Good? Good evening, parents, teachers, staff, guests, and fellow students. My name is Taylor Urbina, and among numerous other things, I am the Secretary of Start High School's National Honor Society. This year has come with a lot of ups and downs, but one thing is for certain. The class of 2021 deserves to be recognized. With that, it is truly my honor to welcome you all to the 58th commencement ceremony of Roy C. Start High School. Thank you for sharing this special evening with us. At this time, please stand and remove your hats for the playing of the national anthem. Thank you.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land and of the free, and the home of the brave?
Good evening, and welcome parents, students, faculty, and friends of the 58th Roy C. Start High School Commencement Ceremony. My name is, you can clap for that, that's good. My name is Ed Perozik, and I have had the pleasure of being Start's principal for 9 years. Before I begin, I would like to introduce several individuals that are here this evening. Our Superintendent, CEO, Dr. Romulus Durant. Deputy Superintendent, Mr. James Gant. Executive Transformational Leader of Curriculum and Instruction, Mr. James Galt. Assistant Transformational Leader, Ms. Kelly Welsh. On behalf of our TPS Board of Education President, Mrs. Varwig, and the entire Board of Education, I want to introduce Mrs. Polly Taylor Gherkin. Assistant Principal of Pupil Personnel, Mr. Tyson Harder. Assistant Principal of Curriculum and Instruction, Miss Erin Banks. Counselor, Miss Virgie Hamrick. Counselor, Mr. Matt Severhoff. Counselor, Mrs. Tricia Solo. Counselor, Mrs. Jennifer Cox. Dean of Students, Mrs. Amy Roseman. Dean of Students, Mr. Lenuarto Gale. And for the last couple of months, we have been blessed to have an acting dean as well, Dr. Deborah Washington. In addition, sitting way up there this year, we have the hardest working teachers in Toledo. I would like to have all the teachers and staff members of Start High School to please stand to be recognized for all that you do for these seniors. Thank you. Thank you all for being here tonight to support our 2021 Roy C. Start High School seniors, soon to be graduates. Before we begin tonight, I'm going to bring back an old tradition pre-COVID that we do here at graduation since we started coming to the University of Toledo. And I want all the seniors to stand up, please. I want you all to take a look into the crowd. All you seniors, take a look into the crowd, and I want you to try to find your family. Can you spot your family, your friends? These individuals that you're looking at have been with you for the last 4 years, encouraging you and supporting you to get you through this final destination of high school. So seniors, at this time, please give your parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, friends, teachers a round of applause. Thank you. You may be seated. To continue, I have worked at Start High School for the last 13 years, and one thing that I have learned is that there's a great pride in athletics, and pride in the school and the community that we live in. We're able to continue that this evening with everyone that is here tonight. In just a few moments, the class of 2021 will receive their diplomas to mark their graduation from high school. The diplomas that these graduates receive represent years of hard work, commitment, dedication, and achievement. It will mark a turning point in the young lives of these people. What can we say about this senior class? One word that comes to mind is perseverance. These seniors have fought through a pandemic that have changed the lives of many people, but young people felt it the most. After last year being canceled in person, there's been a roller coaster of events that have changed our young people's lives. Sporting events were canceled, concerts, clubs were canceled, even homecoming was canceled. Limited number of people in stores, countless hours at home, and the idea of going to school online. These students went from learning online to a hybrid model, then in person the last couple of months. What a crazy way to finish your high school career. But you know what? The seniors that sit in front of me, you did it, and I'm proud of you for that. According to the late Art Linkletter, things turn out best for people who make the best out of the way things turn out. Now I'm going to say that again, exactly what you did. You seniors have made the best out of this year. You have all persevered through hopefully the toughest time of your life. I am so proud of all of your accomplishments, and I am so excited for you to continue your journey as graduates of Start High School. There is no one and absolutely nothing that can stand in your way. You are all fully prepared for anything that life puts in front of you, even a pandemic. I'm proud of all of you. Thank you. Dr. Durant has a special connection to Toledo Public Schools, one like no other. He graduated from Waite High School in 1994, and after earning his bachelor's degree from the University of Toledo in 1999, he became a fourth grade teacher for Toledo Public Schools. In fact, he has spent his entire professional career working for Toledo Public Schools. After his years as a teacher, he became a dean, an assistant principal, an elementary school principal, and an assistant superintendent before being named our CEO and superintendent in December of 2013. When Dr. Durant became superintendent, he set aggressive goals for the district and introduced a new mission statement that shows his ultimate goal for all students, that they become competitive, college, and career-ready graduates. He also continues to share the good news of TPS in the community. For him, TPS Proud isn't just a catchphrase. It's something that he lives every day. Plus, he wears it on his collar and his sleeve. Matter of fact, I've seen him wear socks with it. I don't know if he has them on today. He wears them on his feet as well. To continuing positive momentum throughout Toledo Public Schools can be attributed to the large part of what Dr. Durant's visionary approach to running an urban school district. He has never lost sight of the fact that he had the same goal for today's TPS students that he has had for himself: to rise up from a modest means to achieve success first in school and then in life. Today, he is here to wish each of you, the class of 2021, well as you begin the next chapter of your life. Please welcome Dr. Romulus Durant.
Good evening. Good evening. Again, it's an exciting time to be able to have graduation face to face. Just as Mr. Perozek spoke of all the adversity that you have went through, every one of you have been resilient and bounced back to execute, but more importantly, to be successful. Understand it's about change and adapt throughout your entire life. You adapt, you change, you adapt and change, and today you are successful in regard to graduation. Can we give our staff another round of applause sitting up in the box here? Again, they gave up the front row seats just to be able to see each and every student be honored in order to meet COVID restrictions. But I say, students, congratulations to yourself. In regard to the adversity you continue to strive through, and you will continue throughout your life. But at the same time, I want to say congratulations to the parents and the family and support systems out here, because you done put grind in for 13 years for each one of these students. So today, I'm making each of you parents, as well as family members who have supported these students, I'm making you a co-graduate of 2021. So go on ahead, take that diploma, take a selfie, and make sure that you share with everyone, because it was a partnership in your household. But again, students, I say to you in regard to your family, your parents, you don't have to go far to find the celebrity of your life. You don't need to go to TV. You don't need to go to social media. You don't even need to listen to the radio, because the celebrity of your life is sitting right before you. Understand that your LeBron James is sitting in this room, scoring 30 points a night for the last 13 years for you to cross this stage today. Your Beyonce is sitting in this room going multi-platinum record for you for 13 years just for you to walk across this stage today. Again, I tell people that I look at no man other than Jesus himself above my Father, because my Father made me, raised me. I'm successful because of him. You are going to be successful because of them. Truly, celebrity. Make sure that you honor your family in the same highlight that you would honor any celebrity. But I say to you students, at the end of the day, no matter the social system or in regard to the pandemic, you got to be your own pandemic of your own life. You got to be the pandemic of what you do in regard to yourself. You got to create a contagion around you that people will say you are contagious about being great. You are contagious about doing great things. You are contagious about being successful. Understand you are the average of your surrounding. If your surrounding is great, guess what? You are great. If your surrounding is successful, guess what? You will be successful. Understand my dad said you hang with wolves, you become a wolf. Understand through to continue to surround yourself with great people and you will ultimately do great things. But continue to be the CEO and the boss of what you do. Understand every one of you are the CEO of your own decisions. Mom and dad can speak, staff can speak, I can speak, can go in one ear out the other. At the end of the day, you got to make an executive decision about your life. Meaning you have done great decisions about your homework, great decisions about coming to school, great decisions about doing all the things across the stage. That's CEO decisions, that's being a boss. But at the end of the day, you're gonna have mistakes along the way. You continue to bounce back from those mistakes. But more importantly, understand you are the biggest boss of your life. Continue to make great decisions in order to have great outcomes. Again, students, continue to find yourself and be the LeBron James of whatever you do in life. And that's greatness. But students, I say never let others define you or change you. I tell people at the end of the day, my situation when I went to school, I said I refused to pay for college. I refused to pay for any degrees. So when I went to the financial aid office, I went in there and they had 50 scholarships on the wall. I pulled one off and it said, must be a single parent, had to put it back. Grab another one, must be from a single parent household, wasn't me. Next one, you must be an engineer, wasn't me. Before I knew it, all 50 of them didn't apply to me. You know what I did? I applied for all 50 of them. Applied for all 50 scholarships. Got a call months later of a woman who was upset on the phone screaming at me. She said, you applied for single mother scholarships, you're not even a woman. But the thing that I said to her next changed the course of the conversation, but it changed the course of my life. I said, ma'am, I'd rather you tell me no than to ever tell myself no. And she apologized, and what you think she sent in the mail 3 months later? Scholarship to pay for my entire first year of college, right? I say that to say never let a piece of paper or description define you. You define yourself and let others decide about the greatness of you and what you can contribute to them. That scholarship may not meant for me, but at the end of the day, you're gonna wanna give it to me because I'm gonna show you something about me that ultimately invests in me. You are your greatest ambassador, you are your greatest salesman of yourself. Your Facebook is an endorsement of yourself. If it looks silly, you look silly. If it looks great, you look great. Continue to surround yourself and build yourself of your own marketing image, how you want people to perceive you, but more importantly, invest in you in regard to doing great things. Students, I say continue to identify and work on social IQ. You can have all the intelligence in the world, but at the end of the day, can't relate to no one, can't move no one, can't lead no one. But when you start understanding people, when you start touching their spirit, people will run through fire, they will run through walls for you. They want to be led by you, they want to be around you. Understand what makes a person move. Understand what's bothering a person, because when they see that you care, that's when they care about you. Students, continue to work on your social IQ and be the best of you. Students, continue to work on your time and life management. Understand in regard to social media, do not invest as much time on social media unless you're marketing yourself in a positive way. The co-founder of Facebook said, you spend more than 2 hours a day on my platform, you're gonna experience high anxiety, you're gonna experience depression, and you might consider suicide. Students, these are the things that I don't invite in my life. I encourage you, do not bring negativity into your life, because that creates negative images and negative thought, and it creates depression. But more importantly, control the things that you visualize, control the things that you read, control the things that you are around. And at the end of the day, it's gonna image you. But at the same time, students, continue to understand budgeting and finances. Understanding your credit score, all the things that's gonna make you successful in life. Understand, my dad raised me and always teaching me a lesson. Because when I sat in the same chair, just like each and every one of you at Wade High School in '94, graduated, hung out with my friends, stayed up all night, next thing I woke up the next day at noon. When I went to the mirror, to my drawer, there was a sticky note there. It said rent is due on the 30th, love dad. Do you understand that? I paid 4 years of rent to live in a house that I grew up in. But guess what? When I graduated from college, an undergrad, my father shook my hand and walked me home. And he went to the closet and he pulled out a jar, and it was 4 years of my money sitting in that jar. Understand what my father said to me. At the end of the day, he brought me into this world. It's his responsibility to show me how to live within it, how to be successful within it. And by me just allowing me to just leave to live freely did not prepare me. He wanted me to salvage and understand how to save money. Live on an 80-20. You spend 80% of what you make, you save 20%. You always put 20 cents. In other words, if you got $100, you spend 80, you save 20. Understand, don't go throughout the rest of your life working for money. Make money work for you. That's how you build wealth. So again, take your 20%, let that 20% work for you. Whether it's in a CD, whether it's a municipal bond, whether it's an index fund, but more importantly, it's working for you at all times. And at the same time, it helps build wealth within yourself as well as your family. Students, I say to you today, I'm a proud graduate of Wade High School class of '94. But today, you are all proud graduates of Start High School class of 2021. Everyone give them a round of applause.
Thank you, Dr. Durant, for those uplifting words. Good evening. It is my honor and privilege to recognize the members of the class of 2021 for their accomplishments. These students have represented Roy C. Start with their high achievement and relentless determination during the most unprecedented times. We are all extremely proud of each and every one of you for the resiliency and perseverance you have displayed. Thank you, parents, teachers, fellow school counselors, and administrators who have provided countless hours of needed encouragement and support to our students. At this time, graduating seniors, if you have been awarded a scholarship or grant, would you please stand? Parents, I invite you to also stand and share in this recognition for your son or daughter, as you have been the most influential part in supporting them on this journey. I am proud to announce that the students standing before you have been awarded scholarships, grants, and tuition assistance totaling over $4,499,268 to further their career and educational goals. You may be seated. For additional information on specific scholarships and grants and awards the students were offered, please refer to the graduation booklet under the Class of 2021's reported accomplishments. On behalf of your counselors, faculty, and staff, it is with great pride and admiration that we congratulate you, the Class of 2021. As you begin the next chapter of your story, may all your days be great on purpose. At this time, Mr. Prozik will begin the presentation of the Class of 2021.
The expectations and curriculum requirements at Start High School are demanding, and the graduation requirements of Toledo Public Schools exceed those by the state of Ohio. We are proud of the tradition of excellence at Start High School, and I am honored to say that this tradition is well defined by what Ms. Cox said, nearly $5 million worth of scholarships by this graduating class. Mrs. Polly Taylor Gherkin, it is with great pleasure that I hereby certify, in accordance with the standards of the state of Ohio and the Toledo Board of Education, that the 2021 class of Roy C. Start High School has met or exceeded all the requirements and is eligible for graduation. I present you the class of 2021.
Thank you. Principal Perozak. On behalf of the Toledo Public Schools Board of Education, I accept these graduates as having fulfilled the requirements of the state of Ohio for the high school diploma. Hello, class of 2021. Wow, I cannot tell you how happy I am to be with you here in person, to have this opportunity to personally congratulate hundreds of TPS proud graduates and scholars. Can you believe this? I offer you my deepest congratulations and admiration for getting this done. I congratulate your friends and your family, your teachers and the staff, everyone who helped you along the way. Every year I tell graduates to be proud of what they have accomplished, and there's always some words somewhere about the obstacles that they likely faced. This year, talk about obstacles. Class of 2021, you need to be extra proud because you accomplished it during a time of historic uncertainty, unrest, turmoil, and change. You did it during a time when the ways you connect with people and learn were completely altered. You did it in a time when we had too many opportunities to worry about the future of our country and the decency of some of its people. Yes, for sure, you get to be extra proud. People, for the most part, hate change. We all want things to get better, sure. But change is hard. It's scary. It's unpredictable. This pandemic and the new ways we have found to stand up for our beliefs has forced change upon us. Though we seem to be headed towards some normalcy, you're still dealing with uncertainty. Just as you're dealing with the transition to adulthood, you get the double whammy. Many of you have suffered enormous personal loss during this time. Some of you have found yourself in a fight just to make sure that you mattered. To you, I offer love and light for healing. But you also get a great opportunity. I'm not saying this to sugarcoat this challenging situation. I realize that you're probably experiencing lots of emotions, relief, anger, anxiety, fear, maybe some confusion. Still, in the moments when you can, take a deep breath and realize you're part of a vanguard that is going to reshape our society. This means you are leading the way into this suddenly changed world. As daunting as that may seem, your education has given you all the tools that you need. You've learned to think. You've learned to evaluate and to care. You have learned to fight. You're ready for this. You have found or are well on your way to finding your own voice. Change is hard enough when there are clear markers pointing us in a specific direction to a clear goal. Right now, many of the old rules just don't apply, and the new ones are not yet established. But imagine the possibilities. As we come through this turmoil, we must hold on to each other, and we must hold each other up. I want you to reach out and embrace those around you who are struggling, and I want you to reach out for help when you need support. This is a time that cries out not just for our intellectual, technical, and artistic gifts, but the highest, the deepest, the best of our humanity. As you head off into this new world, realize that you're not going to have all the answers or the strength or humor to get through this alone. This change, this ambiguity challenges us to become stronger, not just as individuals, but as a community. Now more than ever, our connection to one another is just so important. Please bring your gifts, your learning, your voice, and seize this opportunity to make this world a very different, much better place. So we send you out into this world to face enormous challenges, but you're not alone. We send you with our love and our support. You have us. You have each other. Be brave. Be strong. Be creative. Be kind. We have great confidence in you. You've got this. Congratulations, class of 2021.
Hi, if you don't know me, I'm Samantha, Sam. Okay. Chadwick Boseman once said, "You have to cherish things in a different way when you know the clock is ticking." The clock has not stopped ticking for us. One day, we were in kindergarten, moving our names from green to yellow and getting in line to go to the bathroom as a group. And the next, we are seniors, deciding what we want to do with our futures, and walking across the stage to receive our diplomas and graduate. 21 credits, 18 points in 4 years. Doesn't seem like much when I say it like that, but as the class of 2021, we have accomplished so many things to be proud of. 13 years of our lives have been spent in school, but not just in the classroom. In high school alone, our class has won 21 city titles in the past 4 years. City titles that include the softball team winning its first ever city championship in school history, the volleyball team's undefeated record this past season, and our basketball team gaining back-to-back district titles. Along with sports, START has composed 7 theatrical productions, my favorite being Almost Maine. Our band has put on 6 concerts, and our orchestra has done 8, all being beautifully fabricated and performed. They have shown up for us at games as well as academic events like today's. Nonetheless, we have not accomplished these feats alone. So I would like to take this time and recognize a few people who are with me along the way. I want to first thank my parents. I want to thank them for letting me pick out my own clothes in the morning and always dress myself, even though most of the time it was a train wreck. It gave me my sense of independence and allowed me to create my own identity. I would never want to blend in with everyone else, and because of them, I won't. I also want to thank my best friends, who also happen to be my sisters. Being a middle child has had its difficulties, but knowing my sisters are there to always make me laugh and yell at anyone who is mean to me has made it 100% worth it. I want to shout out the people that have been with me since kindergarten. The ones who walked into Elmhurst all tiny and scared. They have gone through this crazy thing called life with me since the beginning, and I am very thankful for them. I also want to recognize my coaches. They have believed in both my athletic and academic abilities, encouraged me in the classroom and on the field for these past 4 years. Sometimes they knew more about what I could achieve than even myself could imagine. Lastly, I want to thank some of my educators. Thank you, Mrs. Manley, for reviving my love for English. You taught me that everywhere I look, something has a symbol or a deeper meaning, from a color to an animal, for always making sure I had strong wings to soar above the level of tradition and prejudice. I also want to give a thanks to my office besties, Miss Banks and Mr. Harder. Hi, guys. And I had a fun time picking on and yelling at each other. And to Miss Cox, thank you for believing in me and thinking that whatever I choose to do in my future, I will succeed. I know this past year has been hard, and we have missed out on a lot of traditional senior activities, like homecoming, both our proms, and skipping most of our classes. Time did not make being away easier, but we pushed through and finally made it to the finish line. COVID was just a small part of our generation, and we can move on and past it. It's only a chapter in this long book of life. Now, whatever we choose for our future, make sure it makes you happy. If college, trades, military, or even jumping into life is the next step in your timeline, make sure it is what you want and you desire. Don't be afraid to fail, because it is how we learn. Don't be afraid to go against others' wishes, because the only one's opinion who truly matters is your own. And don't be afraid to be legitimately happy, because you and me deserve it. And to start high school, I had fun here. You allowed me to grow up into a young adult. You gave me somewhere new to fall asleep and to watch live wrestling matches between students. You also gave me friends that I will have with me for life, memories that will last forever, and the chance to ride in a yellow school bus for the last time. But now I'm ready to leave and say goodbye, to decide what's next and really grow up. So thank you, but my time here was over. It was nice knowing you. It is now my great honor to introduce not only your valedictorian, but one of my closest friends, Jaden McMullen.
Thank you, Sam. Can we give her another round of applause, because she's literally the GOAT? Good evening. On behalf of all the seniors here, I would like to thank all family, faculty, and friends for helping us get here during these very interesting times. You have motivated us to pass just enough core classes to graduate. Because of this, we will be able to obtain the holy grail of our adolescence, a piece of paper. Then we will walk out of here going our separate ways. In 6 days, or less than 6 days actually, I will be leaving for a Marine Corps boot camp. That's right. Hoorah! This is going to be the toughest challenge that I ever faced in my life. I'm going to get yelled at, forced to do a lot of PT, and learn a lot of different things to help prepare me for my future in the military. Am I ready for it? I'll just let my 22-inch biceps do the talking on that one. You see, I often get asked why I'm going into the Marines, and my mom, to this day, still tries to get me to stay home. Sorry, Mom, she's probably crying somewhere, but I'm still going. Just thought I'd throw it out there. Some may think I'm going just because of the uniforms. I promise you it's not, although they do make you look like a complete Not gonna say that. You get the point. To me, going isn't just about getting stronger. It's about giving more than what I thought I had. It's about overcoming all obstacles that are put in my path. The obstacles of boot camp aren't gonna be easy, but when are they ever easy? We've had a year full of challenges. Last year, we thought the pandemic couldn't get any worse, and it wasn't gonna last. Well, it did, but now we're here. Tomorrow, we don't even have to wear a mask. The world is going back to normal, or at least I hope so. This goes to show that no matter what obstacles come in our path, we're gonna run right through them. But you know what? This is a special occasion. Instead of me reading this last paragraph on this piece of paper, I'm just gonna speak from my heart and just say what I got on my mind. I'm gonna miss you guys. It's gonna be a crazy 5 months away from everybody, but it's been a crazy 4 years. We've done a lot of things together, we've cried together, laughed together, and made a lot of memories. For a second, I want you to look to the left and right of you. That person to your left or right of you might be your future best friend. You may never see them again. They might bail you out of jail or something if you've done something stupid, but just know that life is wild. Anything can happen. It's crazy because I usually like to think of life as like a staircase. Graduating here today, you're building the foundation for your staircase. Each goal you set and accomplish is another step. Have your ultimate goal to have the highest or tallest, the tallest staircase in the entire world that you can. Now this is your time. So when you walk out of here, live your best life and live it to the fullest. Now let's get our diplomas and let's celebrate.
Good evening. My name is Erin Banks, and as Assistant Principal of Curriculum at Roy C. Start High School, it is my honor to present the diplomas to the top 20 graduates of the class of 2021. Jaden McMullen. Samantha Jewel B. Nichelle Simone Wilson. Angela Marie Reese. Isabella Garza. Taylor Ray Urbina. Takaya Marie Dean Atkins. Noah Michael Musgrave. Samantha Jean Sanchez. Kayla Lynn Rooks. Elizabeth Marie Mitchell. Spencer Neil Young. Grace Martin. Colin Meacham. Jordan DiLorenzo. Miranda Jo McNutt. Courtney Alexis Buck. Madeline McNaughton Van Dyke. Courtney DeLise Simpson.
Amaru Carlos Abraham. Sophie Allie Davis. Brooklyn Jovan Allen. Riley Amburn. Hunter Arnott. Jaden Bailey Triplett. Devontae Ballard. Jaden Miguel Barnhill. Yeah, I know. Jeremiah Donald Behringer. Alexander Bodai. Chartice Jushay Brackett. Latonia Marie Bratton. Alex Wesley Brock. Delana Monique Brock. Demaya Marie Brown. DeAndrea Talia Marie Brown. Tony Ramundi Brown Jr. Alexander Renee Bruce Crooms. Miracle Monet Burks. Tayana Samay Burris. Keandre Marquis Carter. Caitlin Louise Leanne Calls. Lambert J. Chastanet. Drake Alden Clark. Nyasia S. Claiborne. Justice Anari Clayton. Danielle Robert Claytor II. Christopher Lewis Cleveland. Jalen Collins. Kylie Marie Copeland. Micaiah Danae Cortland Boyd. Mason Cottrell. Cameron Scott Kuzno. Jacob Will Crapsey. Anaya Murnay Crisp. Quaylen Rihanna Chris. Sapphire Lanice Daniels. Daniel James Davis. Najee Ladon Davis. James Jaden Edward Dent Arnold. Michael Anthony Dorsett. Marquand Draper. Danielle Delise Eccles. Christian James Edwards. Hi, honey, congratulations. Christopher Edwards. Elaine, okay. Raven Elaine English. Estrella Espinozo. Espino. She didn't have her card. Latea Danelle Estes.
Maya Features. Sierra Pfizer. Jamonet Falls Fleming. Jasandra Lorraine Fluker. Charles David Forget. Brianna Ajane Foster. Kaylin Araya Foster. Kevin Foster. Ilana Ann Freeman. Have her wait. Have her. Yep. Jamarion Latrell Gaines. Isis Elimar Garcia. Jared Garth. Honesty Rosa Lynn Gary. Adriana Garza. Cavante Darnell Gaston. We're just going to pause just for a minute, everybody. This is the first time that we know of in Start High School history, at least as far as us administrators know, where we've had a graduating senior who is actually the child of one of our active administrators here at Start. So we would like to honor them both. So if you would help us welcome Mr. Lenuarto Gale Sr. to the mic to introduce his son.
Lenuarto Jimenez Gale II.
Thank you, Mr. Gale. Kyla Goolsby. Natavia Michelle Graham. Alana Joe Grimes. Jordan Anthony Grove. Elijah Gertzweiler. Riley Jacob Harris. Ryan James Harris. Heaven Harthorn. Khadijah Hassan. Destiny Caroline Heminger. Tedrick Carneal Hill, Jr. Gerald Antonio Rennell Holmes. Caitlin Humphrey. Tanaya Renee Hunter. Tasia Hunter. Latrina Darche Huntley. Jawan Thomas Ingram. Anastasiana Lavana Marie Jackson. John David James Jackson. Tiandre Jamerson. Amber Jankowski. Mark Andrew Jeffries III. Antoine LaMasia Jenkins. Chloe Chanel Johnson. Cameron Charles V. Jones. Tehran Nakai Jordan. Davion Maishawn King. Alexa Nicole Kirian. Chase Michael Cuser. Miraja Latrice Lynn Lamb. Thomas Edward Lasher Jr. Yep. Darius Latimer. Blake Louch. Richard Lamar Lawrence III. Zayden Leary. Jem Renee Leffler. Daryl DeAndre Lamont Lewis. Cheyenne Lynn Lewis. Aiden Michael Lockett. Haley Marie Lajewski. Anthony Michael Lopez. Paradise Lewis. Sonia Luciano. Madison Litton.
Denalia Marinales. Jolia Marie Martin. Elise Martinez. America Lynn McCoy. Renaya Lenice McCune. Shania McGee. Evan J. Sean McKinney III. Seth Hunter McNeely. Olivia Ariano Medallin. Marche Ann Mershon. Asia Grace Miles. Damani Tyree Milligan. Alexia Marie Miner. Madison Rose Mitchell. Billy Earl Moore. Alex Troy Moran. Kayana Marie Moss. Delana Renee Navarro. Sincere Dominique Nicholson. Serena Rose Noel. Kristen Joy O'Leary. Chase Allen Oakley. Kayana Lachey Packer. Brianna Renee Pokulski. Jenna Renee Polacek. Cavante Malik Payne. Sierra Mae Perkins. Drew Michael Thomas Perry. Chloe Taylor Paff. Elijah Mackay Phillips. Armani Lenice Phillips. Quentin Pickett. Rozelle Poole Jr. Kiesia Lynette Marie Presley. Zanaya Jordan Teray Preston. Catrice Lachey Price. Cadence Nicole Proshik. Dakota Lee Rader. Nasira Tiani Raglan. Essence LaShawn Ramsey. Shania Anise Ratcliffe. Isis Nicole Lynette Lace Rayford. Mason James Reed. Zachary Rhines. Kyasia Tiara Rice. Monica L. Riley. Dylan Allen Robinson. Lennar Rome II. Jayon True Rostick. Angelina Marie Reese. Mercedes Annalisa Reese.
Samantha A. Sadowski. Destiny Sample. Ethan Ryan Sandkrant. Destiny Lynn Scholes. Kaylee Rose Schroeder. Maya Nicole Schaefer. Halimo Shirey. Nicholas Danilo Sierra. Brianna Nicole Smith. Chastity Nicole Smith. Connor Brent Logan Smith. Octavian Montrese Smith. Emma Lee Noel Sperling. Passionate Starks. Anthony Stiegel. Nicole Isabel Stephen. Amaya Janae Stewart Jones. Austin Strunk. Summer Amore Swilling. Dominic Michael Slidechek. Andre Lamar Taylor Jr. Teranasia Monique Taylor. Marquise Jaden Thomas. Armand Lavelle Thompson. Brendan James Tippin. Jaden Archon Townsend. Keandre Trebrew. Rihanna Monet Trotter. Trinity Tucker. Xavier James Valdez. Alyssa Annette Van Wagner. Julian Xavier Venegas. Jalen DeMarco Benson. Michaela Waits. Caleb Wanamaker. Tareem Laprice Warren Jr. Davian Lamont Washington. Heaven Monet Weatherly. Tanaya West. Logan White. Marshawn Allen White. Anaya Whitfield. Dashana Whitfield. Trey Michael Widmer. Micaiah Williams. Sasha Anise Williams. Trinity Sierra Yvette Williams. Tori Khalees Williams Earl. Dan Juan Jermaine Witcher II. Anthony James Woods. Tajane Unique Lynn Young. Russell James Zohoric Jr. Last but not least, Dylan Zadunchek.
How about we give them one more round for our 2021 graduates? Good evening. My name is Tyson Harder, and I have had the privilege of being the assistant principal of pupil personnel at Start High School. It is my pleasure to recognize the outstanding senior female and outstanding senior male from the class of 2021. These young adults were selected because they have truly made an impression on everyone. Their selection was based on school citizenship, scholarship, loyalty, service, and overall character. Congratulations. We are now asking for the following female and male to come up to the stage for the appropriate acknowledgement. The outstanding senior female for 2021, Taylor Abina. The outstanding senior male for 2021, Kevin Foster. Again, can we have a round of applause, please? Thank you, guys.
Now, it's the time all of you have been waiting for. Will the class of 2021 please stand? It's game time, baby! I need all you guys to get hyped for this moment. Please join me in the turning of our tassels. Congratulations, graduates of Roy C. Start 2021. Now please remain standing as we begin our recessional. Parents, please wait for the 2021 graduates to exit the arena before leaving. Thank you for attending tonight's festivities.